Lewis Hamilton and George Russell to get new bits ahead of second pre-season testing. Mercedes are set to bring in new pieces of equipment for their car ahead of the second round of pre-season testing in Bahrain, a leading F1 pundit has revealed. Lewis Hamilton topped the times on the final day in Barcelona, though the Silver Arrows have played down their chances ahead of the season opener. Those timings are hardly indicative of what the balance of power might be this season, considering teams will have been trialling many different setups across the 3 days in Barcelona. Still, Mercedes were recorded as the team which went fastest, with Ferrari and McLaren close behind in second and third. And we may not have seen the best of the Silver Arrows, according to Sky Sports F1 reporter Ted Kravitz. He has claimed that the team is set to bring in some new pieces of equipment ahead of testing in Bahrain that they hope will help them to be even faster. Asked by a fan if Mercedes might be hiding an ID or purposely not showing off their full potential for 2022, Kravitz said, "They better hope they are." On a serious note, there are new bits coming for Bahrain, but it's not a second car or a B car the way they did a few years ago. They ended the test starting to get a handle on what the issues are, taming and understanding the car, and how they needed to develop, so I don't think they're in too bad shape. Responding to another question from a fan, Kravitz went on to say he believes Mercedes and Red Bull still have the advantage over the rest of the field, even if McLaren have impressed. The most consistent is McLaren, but the one with the advantage is still probably Mercedes or Red Bull, though only by a couple of tenths, he added. Red Bull just got on with it in the tests, did what they needed to do. I don't think they quite know yet how they stack up against everybody, but it's obviously a top-line car and an adventurous car. They did a very, very good lap time on pretty hard tires, so they're going to be up there, and I think they could be quickest. Kravitz's opinions come after George Russell felt the need to deny he was playing mind games when he suggested his new team might be behind some others. Ahead of the final day of testing in Barcelona, he had pointed to Ferrari and McLaren as the teams which looked in the best shape. "We're certainly not ahead, I'm pretty sure of that," he said. "They seem to have things well under control and they're on top of everything. They look very strong on low fuel, high fuel, and with the tire management. Who knows? We all know that we're on different programs, but we definitely know from the average of all of the different runs that we're behind them at the moment." Some others had suggested that the Britain's words might not have been completely genuine, with the Silver Arrows keen to keep their cards close to their chest. Russell has dismissed that idea, though, claiming that he can't be bothered with mind games. "We're just working on our own program and, to be honest, it is absolutely unrepresentative what we've seen during testing," he added. "You know who is probably in the top half, and you know who's in the bottom half, but when it comes to qualifying you've got tenths of a second splits between teams, which is the equivalent of 5 kilos worth of fuel. So yeah, it's totally unrepresentative. Things will probably look very different with the development by the time we get to Bahrain. Maybe Lando Norris is playing mind games, but we're not."